Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Black Tub Bootlegs. Today's review, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These guys were hugely popular in the 80s and early 90s. They were popular really worldwide, and with worldwide popularity comes a wide variety of bootlegs from all around the world. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these things. Our first bootleg is actually from Greece. If you recall my X-Team review, I believe this toy was made by the same team of people. This is really less of a bootleg and more of a counterfeit or a forgery. There are very few alterations to the card artwork. For some reason they changed the order of the panels in the comic and of course changed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles name to Fighting Action Turtles. But beyond that the card is really relatively untouched. Taking a look at the figure, you can see this really looks just like the original toy. There have been a few compromises here and there with details. The little headbands on the back have been straightened out and the muscles have been simplified a bit. The articulation is actually identical to the original toy. You have joints at the elbows, arms, and the weird ball socket joints at the leg. You can see on the arm is a good example of where they simplified things, kind of flattening out details. Overall, just a really nice bootleg, or I should say counterfeit. So let's move on to something that looks a little less like the origin material. We have Heroes of the World Fighter. Really awkward title, great card artwork, awful action figure. The quality of the toy is actually pretty decent, but the likeness is just not there, obviously. The back of the card is blank, unfortunately. I was really hoping for some more awesome artwork on the back, but it looks like they used up all their money on the front of the card. Definitely didn't use much money when they were sculpting the faces. Again, the card artwork is amazing. You have a Death's Head type character, Shredder looking like he's going to go play paintball, Rocksteady Bebop in Viking attire, Leonardo with a weird serrated sword. Again, you have Leonardo depicted over and over on the card, Splinter wearing a weird Carmen Sandiego suit, and April O'Neil has a white spacesuit with a cape. I haven't seen Splinter, April, or Shredder in the series, but I'm sure if I did, I would be amazed. Overall, this one scores really highly just for being unique. Let's move on to Belgium with the Turly Gang Fighters for Freedom. These figures were actually released worldwide, but most of them seem to have ended up in Belgium. This example of the card is specific to Belgium and I believe is the second release of the toy with more aquatic accessories instead of the simple Galaxy Warrior type accessories. If you're familiar with Galaxy Warriors, you'll know that they're simply Masters of the Universe knockoffs. This is a knockoff of that knockoff. It's a nice hobnail pattern on his bracers, which indicates that it is a Turly Gang figure and not one of the normal Galaxy Warrior figures. Riveted leg construction similar to Galaxy Warriors, squishy head like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. You see they've resculpted the furry underwear from the He-Man figure and it doesn't look much better. Overall, one of my personal favorites. It just has a weird aesthetic that I like. So moving on, let's take a look at new Style Ninja Tortoise. This one actually comes to us from Greece again. The head detail is very simple, just done with applied stickers. It's a new sculpt for the head and a new sculpt for the body as well. It's nice to see that they knew that the accessories should come in pairs. For some reason they decided to use the Galaxy Warrior arms and legs, or they may just be Masters of the Universe arms and legs that have been poorly manipulated. Overall, just really poor quality. It looks like it was designed by someone who is more of an engineer than an artist. The shell is actually very neatly done. The ball and socket for the leg doesn't work very well. The arms are overly tight. The head is kind of loose actually. Overall, not the best functioning bootleg. It's fun to have because it is a Ninja Turtle knockoff. So let's move on to Ninja Hero Rider. This one came to me from California. So this one was intended for the US market. Really great bootleg, lots of detail, very similar to Battletoads actually. What's great about this is just the level of packaging here. You've got a really huge box, all original artwork, and then it has great photography on the sides as well, the figures. I love the character design, the eye patch is really awesome. The figure itself has this really great quirky look to it. Actually, you can see the body detail is really great on these, lots of armor detail. The paint is pretty clean on this. This one comes in a variety of colors, so you can see I have the green and red example here. Overall, the body sculpting is really great on these. I love the armor detail. I love the new loincloth detail made out of leaves. This definitely has a great samurai look to it. The only thing that's kind of disappointing is the leg articulation. It's just because this was made only to ride a horse. Again, you have the cool lily pad leaf on the back, kind of a turtle shell, but not. The accessories are a little lacking, but at least you get 3 of them. I really love the perm on the horse. It's just the cherry on top of the weird factor. The horse is actually battery operated. The only unfortunate thing is how the character connects to the horse, but as long as they're okay with it, it's fine by me. Well, that's it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bootlegs. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Black Tub bootlegs.